Hello guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Well, I guess I would give you a little treat. So, this is a really important lesson in my perspective. So, this was a lesson I actually taught yesterday and the day before yesterday to our community. And today's topic on this video will be kind of different. So, I'll be teaching you how to trade against the trend, right? So, this is something that we don't do much inside our strategy because if you watch my previous videos, I talked about we always follow the trend. But there are some scenarios, and I have like really good trades that I sent to our community that are really good sell opportunities inside gold. So I'll talk to you in the mindset that you need trading reversal. So this is what they called, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it, guys, and I'll give you some examples as well. So the first thing you have to understand, guys, is when you are trading against the trend, especially on gold, because if you see the macro trend, obviously this was like a big manipulation. Already made a video about it, right? So you can check that out on my YouTube. But again, the macro trend is super bullish. So if you are looking for sells, we are always trading reversals, right? So we are always looking for reversals. So this is a really important point because a lot of people don't understand that all the gold, especially now, guys, gold when it goes down is either to make a manipulation on the move, right? So just to catch stop losses, or just to make a healthy correction to go. And this is really important because when you are trading in favor of the trend, sometimes the market moves really aggressive, but especially in the latest Asia sessions, you can see that if you are trading, if you have been trading during this week, it's pretty slow, just it goes in favor of the trend, just slowly goes up, slowly breaks demand zones, slowly breaks structure, right? But in terms of the manipulation moves, guys, it's so aggressive. This is why I'm telling you that in order for you to trade reversals, you need to be like really quick, really agile, and have some sort of experience. This obviously applying inside our strategy, right? So how do you actually do it? And I'll start giving you an example, which was the trade we sent here inside our community, which gave full TP right here. So the first thing you gotta do, so first mindset, right? Reversals, we trade against a trend and we need to be quick, right? So these movements happen quickly. And how do you do it? The strategy is exactly the same. So I'll give you an example of a trade I sent to our community and you'll understand the crucial point about it, right? So the trade was as it follows. So the idea here was we got, actually I'm going to put the 15 minutes because it is easier for you to see that way, right? So we had actually this bottom right here that was really important and was securing all this accumulation zone. So market made a downside move, accumulation, and now we need to see either it will break up or it will break structure down. And it decided to break down, and now we'll see if it breaks this low. So this low is really important, right? So this one is a low that I don't have like a name for it, but this is the low that is securing the structure. But we gotta see, obviously the Lux Algo Smart Money updated, but we had a big supply zone right here. So what I told my community was, our community was, okay, guys, let's break this. So we trade this break, so break of structure, but this is like quick scalp. And why this is a big scalp? Because a quick scalp. Because the idea here was just to catch 100 pips, 150 pips, just to catch this move right here. So for the people with small accounts can get some money as well inside our community, right? And why, you might ask? Because this supply zone was really crucial, and price, we need to see that it could reject. And again, guys, I teach this a lot in my lessons inside the community, is that there is a big difference between a reaction and a rejection. So this was exactly a good example of a reaction. So price reacted out of the supply zone, but it did not reject. Eduardo, how does it reject the zone? Simple, by breaking structure up. So if it made something like this, so for example, if it came, rejected, right? So you should be looking at this week. Okay, so comes, rejects, bullish engulfing, or just make a reversal pattern and breaks up, boom, we go. Okay, guys, so this is what I call a rejection. This was reaction, why? And this is where you should enter, okay? This was like more of a scalp trade, but the big trade inside our strategy is now, okay, we wait for the candle to close, right? So candle closed right here. And now is where we will see, okay? So first point, we saw the reaction. Guys, again, this is happening really fast. That's why I'm telling you that trading against the trade on gold is dangerous, and I don't like to do it as much, but sometimes I do it, and I'm pretty effective when I do it because I understand these timings inside the market, and I understand how to trade reversals and talk about levels, which I'll talk later, right, in this video. So now that I saw a reaction, that is good because it validated my supply zone. And now what I'm going to wait is the next 15-minute candle, and as soon as the next 15-minute candle breaks the wick, okay, so the wick that rejected the supply, you enter on a sell position right here. So this is what we call a market fluidity continuation pattern, or a fluidity continuation pattern, okay? And now you not long, you enter on a short. Obviously, you already know our strategy. You put a stop loss on top of the candle. If you want to go for more for an 1-to-1 RR, you can be more aggressive with your stop loss. And now this is like the main point of this video, okay? Again, going back to point one, price gold goes up, right? We need to, when we trade reversals, we trade points inside the chart. So now when we have this kind of breaks, we need to see, okay, what is stopping price from moving? And I look at three things mostly, okay? So one, EMAs, okay? So the EMAs that I already talked about, I'm not going to explain myself again. You can watch the EMAs video that I have here on my YouTube channel. You have the Fibonacci retracement levels, which I talked about as well. And you have demand and supply, and you can consider structure as well, right? But demand and supply is much more reliable here, and this is exactly how I've done it, right? So I enter on my sell, and now for me to see if the risk to reward is good, I'll see levels. And now I go to the 1 hour time frame, because 15-minute time frame, as you can see, like there's nothing on it. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour time frame, and look, we have that 100 EMA. Not only we have the 100 EMA, but look, if I pull out my Fibonacci retracement tool, it's near so it's inside the golden zone, and it's near the 50%. So this is an amazing TP, right? And this was exactly the trade I sent to our community, and then boom, it literally hit. This is why I'm telling you guys, it's really fast, and you need to be really efficient. Our TP was right here. It literally just boom, caught our TP and went on its way, okay? So this is how you trade against a trend, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, okay? So this was like a quick breakdown, something I taught my community, and I thought about bringing this up to you guys because it's obviously beneficial, and I hope you enjoyed it. But again, guys, this is obviously a sub-niche of our strategy. We don't trade against a trend, only when we see this kind of opportunities, because you need to see trading like sea, guys, okay? So imagine I'm a surfer, right? The waves are coming this way. And especially now with the fundamentals on gold, I already made a video about that as well. So all the situation inside Iran, all the situation regarding United States, right? And Trump, because obviously Trump nowadays, like, the market is so different now, guys, because in the Biden markets, especially because, for example, now we had like jobless claims, the market doesn't even react, guys, nowadays. Like, Trump is the news, right? So we should be in favor of the trend, right? And not only, that was actually the example I was going to give. Imagine the Iran situation, right? So imagine I'm a surfer, right? And this is the sea. I already know the waves are coming this way, and I need to follow the flow. Not only that, but I have the chance of having a big wave to surf, and I know if it comes, it's going to come in this direction, okay? Why would I do the opposite, okay? So this is the mindset we have inside our strategy. I know this sounds like kind of contradicting, since I just explained how to trade reversals, but this is like a sub-niche inside our strategy that you can do as well, okay? But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I mean, amazing day inside our community. We got like lots of profits. Today I'll actually give Ace a session as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you inside the next one. Let's go.